Hey there, how's it going? Just to let you guys know that from now until March 1st, we are having a giveaway of these exact seats right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification button. We're giving away these seats to one lucky subscriber. And if you're already subscribed, don't even worry, you are already entered. Now, enjoy the rest of this video.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Driver's Ed. Now this isn't going to be a normal Driver's Ed video where we go sliding about on track, showing fun times with friends, and bashing our cars. Today, we're going to be having a virtual driver's meeting, and we're going to be talking about 5 important topics. Number 1, your safety. Number 2, track safety. Number 3, experience levels. Number 4, how to drift. And number 5, whether you'll be renting a car or bringing your own car to the track. And now, I'm going to bring over Dana, and he's going to be talking about your safety.
Thanks for the introduction, Lucas. I'm going to be going over all the safety requirements and stuff you need to get on track here at Apple Valley. First thing, you're going to need your lug nuts. All lug nuts are required, torqued to spec. Otherwise, you never know. Your wheel could go flying off or something. Fire extinguisher is required. You don't need harnesses, but they will keep you planted in your seat a lot better, whether you have bucket seats or factory seats. Battery tie down is also required, and a helmet. Any helmet here at Apple Valley, as long as it's DOT approved, is good to go. Other than that, it's pretty much all you need to get on track. I mean, obviously, you want to have your car a little bit inspected beforehand, make sure all your nuts and bolts are tight, check for leaks, stuff like that. As long as all that stuff checks out, you're good. Like I said, no loose bolts. Now I'm going to bring in Eric, and he's going to talk to you about track safety.
Yes, hello people, welcome. So we're going to talk about all the safety measurements on track with all the fire extinguishers, knowing where they're at, and just taking your time, you know, going around the corners, getting to see where each fire extinguisher is at, because you never know if anyone could have a fire, including these cars. Take it slow for the first time, and then once you do that, you'll get yourself a little bit more smoother and have a blast, you know, just be safe. If you do get off track, don't get out of your car unless your car is on fire. You never know if there's other people on track, they don't really see you. You could either pass by, and if you do get out, you never know what could end up happening. You could push yourself away into the dirt area, so if anyone does pass by, they could see you, but they can't hit you. That would be the end of the basics of all the safety measures of on track and also the skid pad. We would also be speaking about the experience level. I'll be passing that on to Darren.
Thanks, Eric. Now, I will be talking to you guys about experience levels. So, honestly, I've only had 5 events here at AVS. I've had a lot of simulation hours behind it. I went from on the skid pad and onto the track. Now, when I first went onto the track, I literally had full confidence to do a full send on my first lap out. And I feel like I've gotten to have that ability because of all the simulation hours behind it. The same thing on the Seto is the same thing you apply here on the track. It allows you to place the car where you need it to be, where to flick, where to initiate, how much throttle to put out. The sim is a great way to add seat time and build that XP, that confidence in you to come on out. This event is here for you guys, the beginners. We've all been there, and you're only a beginner once. We want you guys to learn, so therefore you could be a part of this great community. You can ask questions, and we'll give you guys pointers. We'll show you the ropes. We have 3 simulators at the Prisma Lab for rent for the general public, but if you're a student, you can come on by and they're open for you for free. If you do not have a car, don't worry, still come on by because we are in collaborations with Drift Zone Rentals who bring out multiple 350Zs here at the track that have bucket seat, hydro, and a full-on angle kit. So don't let that stop you from getting full sends. One of our students, Chester, started off on the simulator, then went to the Drift Zone Rentals, and now owns his own 350Z. Let's pass the mic to Jason, and let's go ahead and talk to Chester.
Here now, we have one of our graduate students, Chester. Come on over, Chester. Chester, you are graduated. Tell me, what are the experiences like coming to the drift school?
First started out doing sim drifting, learning how to do basic stuff like donuts, figure eights, and like first slides in. Throttle control is one of the main things there. It really helped you like control the car better. That really helped me transition over to real life. Having a lot of fun. This has been my dream since I was like a kid.
How old are you now?
13 now.
He's still a kid, but he's learning a lot coming to these events. What are the first steps you think you recommend for the newcomers?
Probably recommend for newcomers is drift zone booking. They teach you on the skid pad how to do donuts. Once you get good at donuts, they'll teach you how to do figure eights. Finally got those two down, they'll let you go out onto the track, and then you should be good to go from there.
All of our events, Drift Zone comes through with 4 rental cars at an affordable price. They'll teach you, they'll guide you, and they'll make sure you know how to drift at the end of the day, like this pro. Thank you, Chester.
Thank you.
Nice suit you got. Nice gloves too.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're gonna want to enter in first gear, try to gain as much speed as you can. Second, third, flick, handbrake, downshift to second gear, throttle, downshift to first gear, back to second, back to first. The gearing on this car is not ideal. Basically steering with my throttle at this point. Transition, back to first. Yeah, so these are just weight transfers basically, and flicking the steering wheel using the e-brake with the clutch in at the same time. So yeah, kind of a lot going on, but I don't know if I explained well enough, but we'll go for another one. So again, try to gain as much speed as possible. Third gear, flick, handbrake, second, back down to first. Sometimes you gotta clutch kick it. Basically. Almost went off track. Very nice.
And that concludes our virtual driver's meeting for our next Driver's Ed. We hope you had as much fun watching it as we had making it. Pop into the lab at any time and hop on the sims if you're a student, and we hope to see you at the next event. Thanks for watching.